Hey, welcome to this video. We are going to be talking about the flood and specifically talking about why the flood happened. And I'm going to give you my thoughts behind it. So we're going to be in chapter 6 of Genesis, if you want to flip there and just kind of walk along or whatever. But it starts off like this, guys. And it says, now is it came to pass when the man began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of man, that they were beautiful, and they took wives for them of all whom they chose. Now I messed that up a little bit, but you get the idea of there's these angels, and that's what we know that they are, these angels, and they came to pass that they became sons and daughters, and they chose whoever they wanted. Now here's the thing: we see that nowadays, right? People don't go to God for a guidance. People don't go to God for wisdom. They just choose whatever they want. And we see that nowadays, right? In 2026, we see that. And see, here's the problem. Then that's the reason why you got people divorcing people, because they're not a perfect match. They're not a perfect companion. And it's all because they don't go to God for wisdom. They don't go to God for guidance. And so we look in Hebrews also too to know that Hebrews even said the day of Noah when it flooded, people were marrying, people were getting married, people were eating, they were just having a good old time. They never even that they would even be a flood. Matter of fact, they even laughed at Noah because Noah said, "Hey, there's a great flood coming," and they're like, "Yeah, what is a flood, dude? You gonna say that the water is going to destroy the world?" But we have not seen it yet. Like, come on. Where water comes up from the ground. The water does not come from the sky. What are you talking about? A great flood. And here in the beginning, or if you flip maybe a chapter, it said that God gave Noah and the world 120 years to change their ways. And even though Noah was telling them about the end of the world and the flood, that they were laughing at him, they were mocking him, and stuff like that. See that nowadays, right? People think, "Oh, this Bible, this Bible is not real. This Bible is fake. Oh, it was written over 2,000 years ago." It kind of don't make sense to me because number one, because people nowadays actually they believe they believe in World War II. They believe in the Titanic. They even believe in World War II. I mean World War One. Here's the thing: were they there? No, but they want to argue with the Bible, saying, "Oh, the Bible was written 2,000 years ago." Well, let me tell you, my friends, the Bible wasn't written 2,000. It was written 2,000 years ago, and I'm gonna leave you with this. In God's word, it says this: God is the same today, tomorrow, and yesterday. So everything in this Bible is true. Everything in this Bible is going to come to pass. And we see now, like I said, we see now that Noah's time is starting to look like our time. Very closely. We see rumors of wars, we hear wars of wars. You know, I was just on TikTok and heard about Russia and the United States and Greenland and all these people. The Bible talks about that. Let me tell you, my friends, we are getting closer to God returning. And nobody is going to stand before God and say, "Well, I didn't know," and God let them in the house. God knows your heart. God knows your mind. You cannot trick God. You cannot lie to God. You may lie to people here on earth and say, oh, I believe in God. Do you really? The Bible talks about that. See, we don't know. We could say, oh, he's a Christian, she's a Christian. But yet, only God knows the true Christians. Am I right? And matter of fact, it's not Christians. It's if you believe Christianity really did not come to be the final Christians. That was actually a name given to the disciples because it was mocking the disciples. But it just stuck with them because they were like, hey, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. But does it mean every person that yells, I'm a Christian, gonna get into heaven? No. The Bible actually talks about that. The Bible actually talks about people saying, Lord, Lord, didn't I prophesy in your name? Didn't I tell people of your name? And the Lord's going to say, hey, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. See, you were all these things, but yet you still lived for the world. So that's my thought for today. Thank you for joining, and hopefully y'all got something out of this. Make sure you like, share, and comment, and follow for more